YouTube Reefer family, what it do? We are back. We are back. We are back. And we got to talk, bro. We got to talk. I know we usually do gaming videos over here and content revolved around gaming, but we're going to switch it up today. And I got to talk about LeBron and the Lakers. You feel me? But before we get started, drop a like on the video and please don't forget to subscribe, as it will help my YouTube algorithm and help me get more in that motion of growing as a content creator, not only on other platforms but mainly YouTube. And I appreciate y'all already because I know y'all finna show that love. But let's go ahead and get into it. LeBron sexuals. This is a disclaimer. I am not dissing LeBron, not talking down on LeBron. This is just me sharing my thoughts as a Laker fan. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I got love for LeBron, especially as a basketball player. You feel me? Whether no matter how y'all feel like I feel about him or how people feel like I feel about him, he is goated. He ain't my personal GOAT. Y'all know I'm a Kobe guy, but he's at worst in that GOAT tier for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you say he goated, I'm not mad. You feel me? Especially if you got Kobe somewhere close or you know like how the list be. You feel me? If LeBron your one, cool. I don't care. But let's go ahead and dive into it. Now we all know LeBron James accepted his player option. You feel me? And we're looking at the current landscape of our team that kind of ruffled some Laker fans' feathers, mainly because it limits what we can do this offseason. With having him and Luca, a lot of fans looking at it like maybe we can make a run. Luca is a top 5 current player in the NBA. You feel what I'm saying? LeBron, out of his stature, I would kind of give him top 10. But I mostly like, I'm not gonna lie, people like that I like to keep off the list. But to be fair, I do kind of gotta rank him somewhere. So I would say top 10, or I don't want to say I can't name 15 players better than LeBron James right now, but I say top 10 just off the stature and the numbers that he'll put up alone. He can still go in his GOAT robot database and be like, I'm gonna get 25, 7, and 7 tonight. He can still do that. You feel me? But the current landscape of the Lakers, it limits us to really push for a championship, and it leaves us in a window where we've been for the last couple years outside of 2020 when we won the championship to just be on the bubble of just making the playoffs or be in the play in, you feel what I'm saying? Not really a top tier team in the West to where we're really a championship threat. You feel me? It's still a number of teams that are better than us, especially on the defensive end. You feel me? And that's not all LeBron James' fault. Because going back to the player option, he opted in for 52 million a year. If NBA didn't have a cap, LeBron James would be getting paid 100 M's. It doesn't matter. He deserves it, especially throughout his career. I remember, like I said, I'm a Kobe guy. I remember back in Kobe, like in his career, he had took a big upgrade or paycheck. I forgot what it was, but a lot of people was like, why would he do that? Because the Lakers could have signed 2 max players, not just one. But it's Kobe Bryant. He deserves that. The Lakers, and they offered it to him. This way, it wasn't a. I don't think Kobe was a player option. It was him getting a new contract. You feel me? Something like that. So they deserve it. You feel me? I'm not tripping on that. But looking at the landscape where LeBron James is at that time, I really didn't see Kobe Bryant retiring yet. And like I said, he's more of a Laker legend than LeBron. Laker legend. Now, you feel me? For the LeBron sexuals, hit me out. Now, Laker legend. You feel me? And also, I feel like LeBron is on his way out. I would like him to have his songbird season and just announce, hey, I'm retiring. I do feel like me ultimately, and nobody really talking about this, LeBron James want to leave the game with a championship. He want to walk out like, "Hey, I walked out like this." He really want a storybook ending, rather than just bowing out. You feel me? Like I'm already goaded. I'm already some people's goat. I'ma just leave. I'ma just leave like this. You feel me? Like he just keeps. That's what I think he keeps chasing. He is chasing a ring. Argue that with your mama. But on the Lakers, like I say, with us having another top 5 player in Luca, and we're expected to, I think, give him another contract, it's gonna be real, real hard to win that championship if it ain't them 2 guys just going into a mode to where it just like, oh shit, they both top 5 players, or they both really playing like 2 top 10 players playing together. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that's the hard and that's the back and forth a lot of Laker fans are having. And that's why I want to talk about with you guys today. So ultimately, like y'all see where I'm coming from in my opinion. But also I want to hear you guys' opinion in the comment section down below. But for me to dive more into it, it's just more so of me being a Laker fan over a LeBron James fan and me being level headed. I don't want to be disrespectful to LeBron and come off like he's not deserving of opting in because it is his decision to opt in. You feel me? But also with him in a perfect world, if we did trade LeBron James, we would be getting assets back. He could go win. Both sides kind of win. You feel what I'm saying? But people look at me like, oh, you're not a real Laker fan if you want LeBron James to leave because What were the Lakers before LeBron? Well, I'm like, bro, the Lakers before LeBron compared to where the Lakers are right now are two completely different scenarios. If LeBron James left, we would still have a top five player and more cap space to build around that top five player. You feel what I'm saying? That's why a lot of disconnect and like I feel like brain cells, a lot of y'all are lacking just by glazing a little bit too hard. You feel me? Calm down. I love Kobe a lot too. Trust me. I was just arguing on weeks still to this day about, the little Trace McGrady, what he said about Kobe. I get it. You gonna ride for your goat. I get it. I get it. Trust me. But when somebody's like me who's being kind of real, level-headed, and not being disrespectful to one LeBron James, I don't really like when y'all be saying stuff like that because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be a Laker fan, LeBron James Lee. A lot of y'all, hey, if he get traded to Cleveland, you're gonna be a Cleveland Cavalier fan. He go to Miami. You feel what I'm saying? Like saying, trust me, and trust me, I get it because I did it with Tom. I ain't never think I would do that in life, but when he went to the Buccaneers, I was like, bro, I'm finna chill for the Buccaneers because I'm riding my butt time. You feel me? To the wheels fall off. Now basketball, it's kind of different because I still only got love for the Lakers. Only thing I can see me cheering for is probably my home team, and it's the Hawks. And that's if they won the championship. I had a parade, and that's just me being part of my city, you know what I'm saying, going in that environment. Other than that, I really still want to be a Hawks fan. You feel me? So I'm just saying I want both sides to win in a perfect world. But at the same time, I would just like LeBron James. I would like him to retire as a Laker. You feel me? I'm gonna be straight up. He a goat. Like I said, he one of them players. I would like him to retire as a Laker, bro. You don't broke the record in the Laker uniform. You got your son playing for the Lakers. You don't, pass down tradition. No matter how I felt about that, you still don't did some legendary things too, and gave us a ring. As much as people clown the Bubba ring, you feel me? Forgive me for stuttering, but like, bro, you still gave us some legendary moments at an older age. Bro, it's okay. It can bow out. And I know this one thing a lot of people disagree with because when you add accomplishments, of course it should add to your GOAT case. But when you already goated, it's no higher, bro. If LeBron James won another ring, it ain't changed. Like he wouldn't be my GOAT over Kobe at that point. It wouldn't matter, bro. It's you already cemented, bro. You already him. You already goaded. The people who already got you goaded number one, you can't go higher than that. You feel me? So you winning another ring, it's kind of just ring chasing. You feel me? And people just having this whole ring chase debate or this ring culture debate where people are trying to say LeBron was being contradicted. This is where he's being contradicted. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, if that was the case, LeBron, just retire. You already great. We already think that. You don't need another ring. To me, that's what I'm saying. Something not adding up. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't say, "Hey man, the Lakers, man, he still." Well, Rich Paul came out with a statement. He still want to play for a championship team. This, that, and the third. All this type of stuff, and it's like, bro, they got you a top five player. You got to work out the other kinks because the Lakers were already in a tough position when making that trade for Luca. Like when we had AD, it was hard to kind of add pieces in. You feel what I'm saying? Like so, we drafting late, or we're gonna be drafting late because we're gonna be still winning with LeBron and Luca. You feel me? So we're gonna draft late. Can't really get the best young players. You feel me? You're gonna have to get a second round pick or a late first round pick that you really can develop and believe in. Highlight like a Bronny or like a Dalton Connect. You feel me? Even Austin Reeves, I forgot what he got picked, but you know what I'm saying? That was just the luck of the Irish of him really hitting off. You feel me? When you look at 2020, but you used to look at that depth we had, you can easily see a championship team, and we don't have that now. Like you got to think we had Caruso, Kuzma, KCP, the Cam Red, even like a young Cam Reddish. I don't know if he was there yet, but the White, JR at the end of the year, Jared Dudley, you feel me? To go along with LeBron and the AD, you feel what I'm saying? I forgot your boy who played for the Warriors, man, who had a little fro. I don't know why I can't think of his name, but you feel me? It wasn't the best team of all time, but that team was very deep, and they did have a lot of veteran presence who was ready to win. And also, we had a top fly player in AD at the time to go along with the all-time player like LeBron. To go along with that defense, it was just crazy. You feel me? We need that now. The game even more spread out now. You feel me? It's a lot more defensive liabilities now in today's game because the game is more spread out. So when you really out there on the island, you really out there on the island because most people playing five out, or they got a center who can shoot, or a power forward who can shoot the three. You feel what I'm saying? So all that trapping, if somebody can easily play make like a LeBron or Luca, they can easily kick it out. You feel me? And vice versa for them on defense. And we know LeBron at an older age, he ain't really tapping into that potential where like in 2013, most argue he should have won Defensive Player of the Year. You feel what I'm saying? Luka never been a good defender. Having both of them on the wings or, guarding some elite guards in the West, that's kind of hard. You feel what I'm saying? So we need those wing defenders, especially with Finney Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith leaving, that was like our best wing defender last year who could still shoot outside of Vendo. Because you know Vendo can't shoot, so he kind of liability on offense, so it limit his play time. Also with him being injured. So man, as a Laker fan, bro, I ain't gonna say we going through it. You feel me? I'm not saying that at all. I'm not here to be spoiled and be like, hey man, forget LeBron James, let's get somebody else in. It's more so like we've been stuck in a position. I've seen this time after time in NBA history. When you get stuck, GMs lose jobs, coaches lose jobs, and ultimately owners want to change and they gonna want to win. Even if we sell the team, cause it's looking like we finna sell the team for 10 billion. That new owner might come in, and what if he's not even a LeBron James guy? He like, man, we got Luka. We finna keep moving. We're the Lakers. We gonna make money. We gonna make moves anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So I just hope both sides can win in the end. And in my overall opinion, I don't think LeBron James going nowhere. Like, let's be 100, bro. If he do move, people gonna talk down on him like, hey man, you're joining a super team. You really changed it at the age of 50. You he ain't 50, y'all. He ain't 50. But you feel me? They gonna talk about him there. And then on the I don't know. It's negatives to both cases. Like he can lose. People gonna be like, man, he left the Lakers as a loser. He retired a loser. You feel me? Like it's negatives to both sides. You feel me? So I do kind of get that for LeBron to where it's just like I'm gonna just do what I want to do, and all power to you because all the greatness and things and moments you don't get to the game, you deserve it. You feel me? So don't get me wrong, tripping on that. Like I said, I love LeBron, but I do love my Lakers, and I do want us to kind of get out of this stench where we're just in the playoffs, and I want us to kind of move. If we got to rebuild to get in the championship picture, I'm ready for that because we already have currently been in the playoffs year after year after year after year, not doing anything. You feel what I'm saying? Or not really hitting real heights to where I really felt like we was a threat. Even when we went to the Western Conference Finals like a year or two ago, I never thought we was gonna win. Let's be for real. You feel me? But it's your boy Reefer. Uh, love y'all. Let me know y'all comments and y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm real eager to hear y'all comments on this and y'all thoughts because I don't, like I said, I don't want it to come off as LeBron disrespect. I hope some of y'all get where I'm coming from, but mostly I want what's best for my Lakers, you feel me? And just kind of going into the future. That's why I kind of really, really love getting Luka because it was like, now we got to start if LeBron James does retire or if he does leaves. And that was something I felt like could have easily gave him room to, a drop the mic. You know how Kobe had the Mamba out, a King out, you feel me? So I love to everybody, bro. Like, whether you love or hate LeBron, you got to give him his credit, you feel me? Like I say, you ain't gotta have him as your personal GOAT, but he gotta be in their GOAT tier. Shout all love to him and the Lakers. We gonna see what's going on. I don't think he going nowhere because I feel like it's too many negatives and the media gonna be trying to tear him up, especially after that ring culture whole debate people were just having. They gonna try to tell him up if he go to another team. They gonna be like, he ring chasing that end of his career. And I could just hear it now, you feel me? That is one thing I will say in his defense, you feel me? But like I say, in the perfect world, the Lakers would be getting some value back for, letting go of LeBron James versus him just retiring. You feel me? But it's your boy Reefer. Y'all, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, help that YouTube algorithm. We're gonna come back with more discussion like this, especially if y'all really like this video, it really do good. We're gonna come back with more videos like this, I promise y'all. But it's your boy Reefer, y'all. Stay blessed, stay dangerous, and please stay a part of the Reefer family, and I'm out.